Under the Agile umbrella sit quite a few gems that will make your project easier to manage, especially in hectic project management environments. But have you heard about Crystal methods? This term refers to not one, but a family of methods. While some project management methodologies focus on processes and tools, the Crystal methods focus on the people working on a project and their interactions. Stick around to find out more about and learn the basics of Crystal methods. In 1991, while working for IBM, a computer scientist, Alistair Cockburn, was asked to develop a methodology for object-oriented programming projects. As projects varied, traditional project management methodologies weren't going to cut it. But if you want to learn more about different project management methodologies, feel free to check out our other videos on our channel. Cockburn interviewed project teams and discovered patterns and techniques successful teams used, which had nothing to do with the methodology they used. Cockburn named this family of methodologies Crystal. Crystal methods are based on two principles. Teams optimize workflow by streamlining their processes. Every project is unique and dynamic. Before applying any Crystal method approach, we need to look at these three dimensions. Team size. How large is your team? Criticality. Which events impact the project? Project's priority. What is urgent and important? Crystal framework uses colors to distinguish between projects based on these three dimensions. Crystal clear is used for teams that are anywhere from 1 to 6 people, fixed-price projects, and the focus is on the project's safety rather than on processes, artifacts, and negotiations. Crystal yellow is used for small teams of 7 to 20 people. The code ownership is clearly outlined and defined, so only the person who wrote the code takes care of it. Real users give feedback, communication is direct and accessible, and the customer verifies the mission statement goals. Automated testing solves bugs faster, and monthly improvement plans are set as a to-do list. Crystal Orange is used for teams from 21 to 40 people for projects lasting anywhere from 1 to 2 years. People working on the project are divided into teams according to their functional skills. This method follows incremental development, in which a release of an increment happens every 3 to 4 months. Crystal Orange Web is similar to Crystal Orange, only it deals with a series of initiatives rather than a single project. The size of the team is the same as in Crystal Orange, from 21 to 40 people. It focuses on minimizing defects in the code as much as possible, and it is used for projects that have a continually evolving code. Crystal Red is used for teams from 40 to 80 people and is considered traditional software development. The people are divided into teams to work on the project. Crystal Maroon is used for teams from 80 to 200 people and large projects. Different methods can be used depending on the needs of the software that is being developed. Crystal Diamond and Crystal Sapphire are used for large-scale projects. These projects have great criticality and may involve potential risks to human life. Teams and strategies are decided based on the criticality of the project. All Crystal methods, regardless of the size of the team and the scope of the project, share these 7 properties: frequent delivery, reflective improvement, osmotic communication, personal safety, focus, easy access to an expert user, technical environment, and frequent integration. Frequent delivery means that the iterations of the working, usable software should be released regularly. With frequent delivery, it is easier to spot bugs and glitches in real time and fix them. Reflective improvement helps developers find the optimal solution to improving the process. The team has meetings in which they try to pinpoint the processes that could be improved and think of ways in which that can be done. Osmotic communication requires that the team is in the same room. Physical proximity ensures an easier flow of information and better communication. Not everyone will participate actively, but everyone will be aware of what others are working on, get a general idea of their work, and share experiences. This creates a perfect environment for sparking new ideas. Osmotic communication works best for smaller teams, up to 8 people. Larger teams do not benefit from this type of communication as much, since in larger teams, it is easier for distractions to arise. Personal safety means that each team member speaks freely and openly, discussing ideas, suggesting changes, and being open about their mistakes. You should be able to disagree with any team member, have a debate, and still end the conversation or discussion on a friendly note. When team members speak up, it is important that they feel heard. If they are ignored, or even worse, ridiculed, they will shut down and stop sharing their thoughts and ideas entirely. Focus allows the developers to block all distractions and focus on the task at hand. Having a designated time for working on a task helps immensely. The team leaders choose the priority tasks the team should be working on and then provide at least 2 hours each day of uninterrupted time for the devs to work on their tasks. This time should not be interrupted by any meetings, calls, or demos for the team to be able to focus on their work. Easy access to an expert user will help developers test new releases and learn from the real user how to improve the features. Frequent releases require regular testing of new features. Finding an expert user willing to work with developers or getting an expert user on a dev team to test out new releases might not be easy, but it's certainly useful. A technical environment ensures that regular automated tests are run to detect errors, mistakes, or breakages. The integrated system can check the code for errors once a day or even multiple times a day to ensure the problems are spotted early on and do not endanger the entire project. What do you think of the Crystal methods? Have you used it before? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Also, if you're looking for a project management tool, don't forget to give Active Collab a go. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you soon. Uses colors to distinguish.